Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, happy Friday. I'm so excited to be here with Irma Kaye Sawyer. I'm going to invite her to join your viewers group request. Okay. So when Irma pops on, I will add her to our live and we're going to get ready for some really cool stuff. Oh my God. Right? It's going to be so awesome. Let me invite Irma so she knows we're here. Hi, Teresa. Welcome. I'm so excited for us to learn about Andaras. Yay. Okay, bring Irma on camera. Here we go. I'm excited. We get to spend time on the cosmic couch together. So as Irma is coming on and we're gathering together, I'm so excited. Hi, Nikki Moondog. Welcome. Hola.
Hey!
Hi!
Hey, good morning. We did it.
Good morning. Oh, you look so gorgeous.
Oh, thank you, darling. Do I need to adjust? What do I need to do?
Maybe come a little bit this way. A little bit. Maybe the other way. Almost there. A little bit more.
Okay, hold on. We'll get it.
Oh, there. Yes, we need
okay,
all
wait.
of Irma in there she is. Gorgeous.
Hold on, wait. Okay. Everybody, this is our technical adjustment period.
Exactly. This
Wait,
is our favorite part.
let me try something else. Okay, let's take a time out for like a minute.
Okay, no problem.
I have to change everything around. I'm on the iPad instead of the iPhone, and it's way better.
Yes.
But let me just bear with me, y'all.
Oh, that's no problem. I'll say hello to the ladies joining.
Yeah,
Hi,
start talking to people.
Exactly. Hi, Leela. Welcome. Happy Good Friday. That's right, Janice. We're gonna make it a good one with all this beautiful blessed energy that we're circulating in our circle and out into the world. Hi, Haley. Welcome.
I'm moving over.
Here.
I'm getting there. Give me a minute.
Hi, Laura. Welcome, beautifuls. Thanks for gathering. Yay. Nikki just got off the treadmill. Awesome. Perfect timing, right?
I don't want my hat rack in the picture.
It's so cute. Hi, Emily. Welcome. Oh, yeah, you look great, Irma.
Oh, thanks. Thank you so much. You do too.
Oh,
okay, hold on.
Thank you. Just a quick, yes, there you are. Beautiful.
Okay, wait. I'm trying to have it be up better. Like, hold on.
Okay, you got it. Oh, yes.
Okay. I'm getting a sip of water and we're good to go.
Right? I wanted to tell everybody I got all my goodies from Brightstar Emporirum.
Oh, yay, you got your water. Yay.
This is my amethyst Tibetan awesome wizard ring.
She's got all her stuff on.
This is my shungite pendant that I needed today.
Oh, good. You got all your bling on.
And then, of course, this beauty that I can't wait to learn more about.
And everybody, check this out.
Dude,
look what I have on today.
Oh my God, that's on my Santa Claus list right there.
I'll be talking about these.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Okay, let's get.
How am I looking with the picture?
Our heads are the same length. They're the same size, so I think we did good.
Okay. Yay. Okay. All right.
So I'm just gonna hand it right over to you. Let's get started. Share with us if we need to do any grounding to open up to understand the beauty and wisdom of the Andaras. I'm just so excited. And then everybody, I wanted you to know, I hope you got the Andara ebook by Irma that she beautifully put together and wrote. And she has an amazing class coming up that we really all need to be a part of. So as you watch and listen and want to get your own Andara and join in the class, we'll have an amazing time learning today. So thank you, Irma.
Yay!
Welcome. Thanks for being here, making the time.
Happy full moon, everybody. What an auspicious day on Good Friday to be in this wonderful day with Shannon and the Lunar Ladies. Thank you so much for having me back on the Cosmic Couch.
Always. The Cosmic Couch has always got a seat for you.
Oh, You too, sister. Love you so much. Mwah. Okay, so you can read more about the historical information about the Andaras in the ebook. I recommend everybody. Shannon's got that in group. It's free. It's like 8 pages or something. It's not a lot. So that'll tell you a little bit about Lady Nellie. I'll give you a little backstory on that. Lady Nellie was a Choctaw medicine woman that had some property, and the Andaras were discovered on her property. It's in Northern California, in a mine in 1967. Wow. And us at the Emporium, at Brightstar Emporium, and Shannon will provide that link if you're not in there already. Yeah. We've been given an incredible gift this year that I was invited by the guardian of the Andaras. Before Lady Nellie passed, she gave guardianship to a gentleman named Mickey, very cool Capricorn guy, very wizardly guy. We got along like we were
like two peas in a pod, right?
We are. And I was invited to go to the property in February, and some of the people watching this know what a wild trip that was.
Right?
Each one of these babies, like here's an example of an Andara, right? And Shannon showed you her beautiful Andara. I had like 3 pounds of them on my possession.
That's like 3 like kilos of cocaine or something, right?
I mean, it was like, I know he was joking like your car's gonna be levitating, and it's like at one point I thought I was, but that's like a whole other story. That video is still in the Emporium. If people want to watch it,
handle it.
It was wild, sister. It was wild. And another thing, hi Ken, hi everybody.
Hi Ken, soul brother Ken.
What was I saying? Yay, soul brother Ken. He's another Andara brother. So back to this. So it's a great honor to be invited to the property that I was. I went up there, got 3 pounds. There's a difference. There's something called an elder Andara, and an elder is different than a colored Andara in the sense that they're more grounded energy. They come in 3 primary colors: seafoam green, clear, and brown. Whereas the colored Andaras, have a beautiful rainbow color all the way from pink, yellow, blue, like almost the entire spectrum. In fact, you can do chakra sets. I'm gonna be offering some chakra sets.
Whoa.
And also
that's gonna
be what was that?
That's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, and you can also make your own chakra set, like some people are doing. If I offer a blue piece, I'll buy it a gray piece. They're just kind of making their own.
Piecing it together.
Yeah, putting it together. The benefit of chakra sets is it's really, even though it's an investment at one time, it's actually less than if you were to buy every piece. You end up getting about a 20% discount over, buying them separately. So
nice. And that's
you
the
wish
thing
you were
about
in the car with me. I wish you were in the car with me too, because I needed a co-pilot.
Oh my God, that reminds me of that unicorn van where it says, no questions, just jump in. Like
just get in. Yeah, just get in. Yeah.
That would have been such a fun road trip.
Well, you guys, I'm going back in June, and I'm going back in Gemini season. Just saying.
Even better. Wild times.
So I want to introduce everybody. Oh, hi Lisa. Thanks for coming by. This is the Atom Heart Mother.
Oh Jesus. How do you even hold that?
I love you so much. You are so fun. Thank you for being on the planet right now with me, Shannon. I just love you so much. This is the Atom Heart Mother. You can't really see the rainbows in here because of the lighting, but there's all kinds of beautiful rainbows. This piece, I didn't know at the time, but retail this piece is over $2,000. Wow. I know. I paid nothing even close to that for this piece, because Spirit was like, here, you're
you had a job to
as
do
you can see you can kind of see the it kind of matches my ring, which is amber. So this piece is obviously extraordinary. I need this because it activates the other Andaras, and also I'm going to be using it when we do the meditation. I'm going to talk a little bit more about the class that's coming up in May. Okay, but anyway, this is the AHM for short. So when I refer to AHM, it's the Atom Heart Mother, which is cool because it's a Pink Floyd reference, and
perfect
considering
for rock like
I know it's all about rock and roll with me. And this is, since they're monatomic, which means one atom. We're going to talk about that in a minute.
Okay.
This kind of has a double or triple entendre reference by her being the Atom Heart Mother.
Whoa.
So
she's even shaped like a heart.
I know she is, huh? Look. No, it's like a human heart. Look, here's it. I know. Isn't it wild?
Wow.
It's so wild.
Wow.
Yeah, I actually put this one back when I had the huge box of stuff, and when I opened it, it was in there. Yeah.
Okay, that's the crazy part, that people who have them, they do really interesting things on their own.
I've been hearing from folks that they're finding them in different places, and they've like materialized in different places in the house.
Yeah, they like do their own little thing.
I have an elder that's gone in the netherworld, in the other dimension. So if anybody's listening, Andara Kingdom, bring Ellen's elder back, please. She needs it back.
They're like, we like this one. We're going to play with it for a little while.
I know. It's like, okay, you've had your fun. Bring it back on this plane. Okay. So what else can I tell you? Let me just tell you this. These are pretty much the next level for crystals. Okay. These are not for everyone, and that's okay. Just like we've talked about crystal skulls, and crystal skulls were not for everyone.
Right.
People are attracted to certain tools, right? For what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, I love your background. I forgot, I wanted to just go dive in your background.
Sisters.
I need one of those. Mine's boring. I have to get one of those. Anyway,
yes, you do.
I got to get one of those. I have it on the couch, the cosmic couch, but you can't really see it.
So
anyway,
that's
what was
literally
it?
the cosmic couch.
Yeah. So these basically, who really can benefit from these tools are healers, are energy healers, especially are people that do shamanic work. I know we've got all of these types of people that are watching this or will be watching this later. And it's interesting too. The elders, when I first went up there, I was specifically told like who was supposed to get these elders because they do grid work. Whoa. And I'm going to be talking about, I know there's people in Lunar Ladies that do beautiful grids because I've seen some in there. It's very cool. Keep it up. Yay.
Yes.
So Andaras are a great tool for people that do grid work. And I'll be going into a lot of detail in my class, which is May 11th.
Okay.
And you don't even have to have an Andara to be in class. I'm going to be selling, I don't have them right here, but there's an Andara Oracle set that just came out. And
are those the cards that you drew?
Yes, from Erica Rock and Yamael, who are beautiful sisters in the Andara work. And I ordered 5 of those, and they're affordable. They're going to be like $44. So this is for people that want to connect with the energy, maybe on the way to getting an Andara, maybe you already have an Andara, but that's a great way to, and then it's got the different colors, and it's a beautiful deck. And I did a card pull in Lunar Ladies, which is, from yesterday, I think. And then I did a card pull in the Emporium. I did a 3-card pull. So you could see more of the cards there. So that's a way that you can connect to that energy if you don't have an Andara.
Okay.
Like,
and then would that be helpful for class too?
Like, don't have one of these.
Okay.
Don't have one yet. So hi, Kelly Kessler.
Yeah, hi. Shaman.
We were just talking about shamanic practitioners. I know, there she is, right? I was talking about how these were great tools for people that do shamanic work, and especially the brown, which is this color. Mm-hmm. The more grounding colors are great for people that do shamanic work. What I am going to talk about in class is I'm going to talk about the chakras and which colored Andara works with each chakra. And even though some of them may seem obvious, like green is for the heart, they're not all obvious like that.
Really?
We've received some interesting intel from them. Okay, so that might be where that part of the teaching, I think I might transcribe and just do a little post on, so
Okay.
everybody can have that information. Okay. So what else were we talking about? We were talking about that these are a next level tool.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that can happen? I've had several people tell me that their Andaras connected to them before they had them in 3D.
Mm-hmm.
They connected in meditation. They connected in the dream time. This happens a lot, actually. Mm-hmm. What else? I'm looking at them now. They all have their own personality, and it's one of these things that it's like crystals. We always want more, right? I know.
What is that?
What's the joke? Size does matter. Nobody wants a small crystal collection. That's the joke.
Size matters. You're funny.
I know. I stole that. That was a meme, but it's true. Nobody wants a small crystal collection. I don't want one. I'm right. Nobody wants that.
We know right where to go, Crystal Mom and Brightstar Emporirum.
I know. So the thing about Andaras, though, of course it's nice to have more, but really, if you have one Andara that connects you to that particular grid, that particular network, as it were, okay, yeah, you just need one. Okay.
I can feel that because having this one, I feel that I'm connected to more, even though I'm like, I only have one, but I feel like I have more. So it must mean that I'm connecting to the grid or all of us who have one.
The Andara network, you know how
Yes.
there's a Crystal Skull network? There's also an Andara network.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello. I'm so happy, Kelly. All the fun people are here today. You can feel waves in my body when working with that. Yeah, absolutely. People have told me things like, oh, when I got it out of the package, I felt energy waves right away.
Yeah.
The one thing, what I can tell you is there's things that are specific to the individual. Of course, that's always going to be the case, whether any type of crystal, right? It's going to be specific to you. Yeah. But the one thing that they all have in common is this. So I'll talk about that. Unconditional love for yourself, forgiveness. Another thing that's really exciting and cool that I'm going to be talking about in the class is how to manifest with them.
Hello. Yeah. Oh, I'm signing up today.
I know. I've been given some really, really beautiful intel, not only from my own intel, but I'm connected with other instructors, with Yamael and Erica, who are the authors of the deck. I sat in on one of her classes, on one of Erica's classes, and she had some really cool information about manifesting, 5D manifesting with Andaras, which was like the highlight of her class.
Wow.
In my opinion. And I'll be sharing that information with my class. So there's a lot of flexibility. There's a lot of, like if you just want one for yourself and your own growth, that's great. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of potential for people that do healing work. It's interesting as far as the network goes, because of course me being the crystal mom, I do get intel, I get information.
Yes, you do.
They're really, yeah, I do. There's a lot of favor for people that do healing work in general with the Crystal Kingdom, of course, right? Because this is what they're here for. They're here to uplift us, for enlightenment, for healing of Gaia, of the planet. This just reminded me of another thing. How do I know which one to get when they all speak to me? Okay, I'm just stopping here because that's a good question.
Yes,
that's really good question. I would say, go in meditation. I know they do all speak to you, but if you look at the picture of them, ones will speak to you more than others, I found. I mean, yes, we love them all. Yes, they're all beautiful, right? But like, look at this. Like, here's all of these.
Lord.
So, and then of course I'm going to specifically, like, we've got, here's the light blue, right? Mm-hmm. That's the light blue. Here's this beautiful dark blue.
Similar.
Yeah, like Shannon's is beautiful.
Yeah.
I chose Shannon's just for her. Look at Shannon's. Isn't that gorgeous? Yay! I know, right? It's funny. I picked another one for her, and it was like, then I saw that one. I was like, oh no, it's got to be that one. It's got to be that one.
I never want to take it off.
Carla says my face gets tingly when I look at the one I'm supposed to have. Thank you for that. I feel like this will open sesame. Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
it really does. This is an example of the clear champagne color. I love these.
Yes.
These are for Soul Star. They're for 8th chakra. They're for soul mission. They're for a lot of different stuff. But this color is high level, big time.
Wow. Okay.
All of them are.
Champagne.
What was that?
Is it from Planet
It's
Champagne?
from Planet Champagne. That's right. Of course it is. We're from Planet Champagne. So
yes, we are.
Okay, what else was I talking about? Let me just go back. Okay, so they're all for unconditional love, healing. Oh, this is what I was going to say. I want to show this again. This is the emerald green, which is gorgeous. I used to be all about purple. I still am all about purple. Purple's still my favorite color. But in meditation, I was told just recently in this last week, this green color is so important for the healing of Gaia. And the way that the Andaras work with the healing of the planet is with the green, with the emerald ray.
Wow.
I'm starting my 11:11 transmissions every day. We'll do another one because now I'm doing this at 11:11. We'll do it 11:11 p.m.
Okay.
Every day in your time zone at 11:11, we're doing a transmission, 11 light transmission for the planet. No special skills, just your intention. Let's get everybody in on this in this community. That would be great. Let's join forces with that. That was another thing I was guided to do. It's interesting how my work has changed. As you guys, just to share, I've been in the work for, this is my 25th year. I'm an old lady. I started when I was 17.
Exactly.
Just kidding. So my work has kind of been evolving to more collective work, because Shannon knows this. We've been talking about this. Yeah. Even though I do work with individuals, and I still do. I'm going back to readings, by the way. I was on a hiatus from individual sessions. I am going to be doing some limited session work with people. So I'm an Akashic reader and astrologer, but Shannon, is
extraordinaire. Exactly.
Oh, well,
I love your readings.
I learned from you. I'm like just sitting there like with everyone else, like in awe of your skills, sister. Anyway, so you've got the nuances of the moon, like unbelievable, right? Unbelievable. What was that?
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Well, we're a good team because we kind of do different things, right? I mean, we approach it kind of from different ways. But definitely. Yeah, your technical knowledge and wizardly skill is just like out of the stratosphere, folks. You guys know that. You're in Lunar Ladies. You know that. I don't have to tell you. I preach to the choir.
You slay me, girl. I love you so much.
I love you too. So the thing about the green, let me go back to this. Another thing they told me just recently, they told me that the Andaras have reemerged because they've been on the planet. Well, they were discovered in 1967. Who knows how long they were here before then? I want to share what the difference is between an Andara and volcanic glass or obsidian glass, because it looks very similar. Like people ask me a lot of times, is this a piece of volcanic glass? Because it looks very similar. Yeah. But the difference between volcanic glass and an Andara is the presence of something called Etherium. Which is a very high vibe substance that's comprised of over 70 minerals. The soil at Nellie's property is rich with this material. When I first got her, she had all her little nicks and crannies. She had Etherium all in her when I first got her. Whoa. This piece is remarkable.
I feel like it just like is, you can feel the heartbeat, like boom, boom.
Yeah, this piece is something else. So the thing about Ethereum, the presence of Ethereum is what separates an Andara from volcanic glass, and that's really important to mention. There's a lot of mis and disinformation about out there about Andaras. This is another thing I wanted to share. I intentionally bought a fake Andara. I did it on purpose.
Really? No
Because
way.
I knew it was fake. Also, when you see them for $20, they're not real.
Yeah, they're not real.
Because that's like so below wholesale that like it's that's you can't get them for 20. You cannot get a real Andara for $20. I mean, unless some spirit wants you to have one or something. But that's really not, unless someone gives you one. I mean, that's not what they cost. Just put it that way. It was really interesting because I wanted to do my own comparison of a genuine fake Andara and a genuine real Andara. Wow. And as you guys know, I'm a pretty good energy reader.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty good at psychometry, reading objects. I'm pretty good at that.
Yes.
So when I would read the Andara, they all have a little signal that they give me. And it's kind of hard to explain, but they just kind of wink at me. Like,
I love it, Crystal Mom. Here you are.
Like, hi. And it's a little wink. I guess that's a good way to describe it. So when I got the other ones, no wink, no energy. I think of that character in Grosse Pointe Blank. No anima. That's no anima.
Right, no anima. That's cool.
Alan Arkin. It has no anima.
Oh, I love him.
I know. So that's the thing, is that, there's, now I really know. I did that because, as a distributor of these, I really want to make sure that I'm got it going on. So yeah, see, someone said the one, research. Yeah, I know, right? Personal research.
That's the cool thing with Irma and Brightstar Emporium. You're going to get the best thing because Irma does a full round. She does her homework and she makes sure that she has the best things for you. So definitely.
Oh, thank you. And I mean, that's an interesting thing too, as you guys know, as we love and respect these tools, they love and respect us back. This is why I opened the box and this was in here. I think I cried for, I don't even know. I was so blown away. I was like, what? So that's, when basically this kingdom, especially the Andara kingdom and all of them, the Crystal Kingdom, Crystal Skulls, when we approach them with the reverence that they deserve, then they're really happy to work with us,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that's another thing too about being invited to the property. People know the story, but I'll tell it again because it's a good story. Not everybody knows the story. Mickey has an 800 number, and I couldn't help but think it was like Bill Murray's 800 number. The actor Bill Murray has an 800 number.
I love it.
And if they decide to get back to you, like somebody from his office will actually call you back. Like, this is a true story. I have a friend that called it and got a call back. So that's all crazy. So there's like, he has this 800 number and I'm like, I'm going to leave a message. Like, if I get a call back, it'll be like next week or whatever. He called me back the same day and said, I knew you were the real deal. And we were talking, and of course we had the fellow goat Capricorn thing,
right?
Which was great. But I told him that my approach to it is, yes, this is my living. It's like I'm very, as you know, I'm always below retail. I always have very fair prices.
Yeah.
The greed factor. This is another thing that's worth mentioning. The greed factor with Andaras is crazy. I've seen pieces this size being sold for $1,100.
What? Oh, that's sad.
This is probably $222 in the Emporium, or $177, depending on the weight.
Yeah.
Because I have to weigh them. It's on how many grams it is. A piece this size is about $111 to $122.
Wow.
This is our price for them. They like that markup is literally like, I don't even know how many more times that markup is. It is insane.
Yeah.
Do all the Andaras have names like the Crystal Skulls do? I'm going to go back. Do me a favor, Shannon, and let's look at Beth Taylor's question.
Yes.
But let me answer this one. It's interesting. I'm finding that my Andaras have told me a name. They did give me a name, like my crystal skulls have.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting. People are starting to name them, like the purples are called there's like the Merlins, which are purple. So, but the thing is, people have given those names. I find
Yeah.
for the most part that they are fitting and they are accurate. So there's different names. There's like an individual name, like the individual name of your Andara, whatever its name is, and then there's a grouping name. But see, these are new, you guys. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
even though they've been around since 1967, they've really only been out in the public, like in a big way since this year.
Yeah.
And the other thing I was going to share is that it's because they said that we need a morale boost. I was going to tell you that.
Oh, really? That the
Yeah,
world needs a morale boost?
yeah, no, especially light workers need a
Oh, light
morale
workers.
boost.
Oh, wow. So that's why they're appearing again?
Yeah, well, and also we're supposed to work with them
Yeah.
and do specific things with them, which I'm going to talk about. But also, they're a gift. They're candy. They're cosmic candy,
They are
right?
totally cosmic candy.
They are. Someone called them that, and I was like, "That's what they are."
You always come
Thank
up
you,
with the best
Kelsey. I
things.
try to be generous with my prices
Yeah.
because it's more important for me as a crystal mom to get these to the proper people.
Yeah.
Like I said, yes, I, make a living at this, but at the same time, it's about these tools going to who they're supposed to be going to. Shannon, could you scroll up and look at Beth's question? I couldn't
Yes.
see all
She
of it.
said, Irma, I have started expanding my gifts. I work with plants and animals. Is there a specific color, Andara, that Beth could work with to work with plants and animals?
Green.
Yeah, green, right?
Yeah,
Sky
the
emerald.
green is definitely for that type of healing. Yay, everyone's chakra balancing.
Yeah, chakra
Uh,
balancing.
Born in the year of Andara. That is cool, Janice. That is
Really?
cool.
We're in the year of Andara?
That is very cool. Yeah. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, but back to Mickey's story. So yeah, I was invited up there. Mostly, I feel like it was an integrity thing. Integrity is very important to him. As a steward of these original beautiful pieces, more and more people are starting to sell them. And again, use your intuition. If it's 20 or 30 bucks, it's probably not real.
Yeah.
If it's $1,100, I would hope it's real. But at the same time, that's supporting greed. And that's the thing. Mickey's, the original, the guardians of these pieces do not support that level of greed at all. He's very generous in his prices. He's encouraging distributors to also be generous because, again, it's about getting these tools out to people. Okay, so, and again, this isn't a big plug like you have to buy it from me. I'm just saying, please use your intuition.
Right.
Everybody in here is pretty lit, as I like to say.
I like lit. Yeah.
It's pretty lit. It's pretty awake. So the genuine pieces have a vibration that is very distinct. And the more you work with them, the more you will feel this vibration of the Andara, right?
Uh-huh.
So that will help you, appreciate other pieces. How do the skulls and Andaras best work together? That's a good question. I haven't really done a lot of work with that, Tamara, because I just, I've been on this Andara quest, since Pisces season. That's another thing. Pisces season is the season of Andara. That's their favorite season.
Oh,
so everybody make a note of that.
Yes.
Because they are Lemurian and Atlantean, right? They have Lemurian and Atlantean connections. This is the other thing I was going to say. Nobody really knows. We know scientifically how they were formed. Like, that's not a huge mystery. There's areas on the earth. This one area had very high mineral content in the earth, and then over time and heat, it created these Andaras that, again, to the uninitiated, they look like volcanic glass, but they're much more.
Yes.
Okay. So I was told, this is right when I got turned on to, it was right at the beginning of Pisces season. when I went up to the property.
Yeah.
Okay? So I was told that they really love Pisces season. Another really powerful connection, as some of you guys know, I don't advertise this, but I'm in pretty tight with my homeboy Edgar Casey.
Yes,
And
you are.
yeah, he's in my soul fam. And he had 4 planets in Pisces, was a very Piscean individual when he was here. And he's still very busy in the astral as a teacher. Mm-hmm. If people want to hook him up, look him up. He's still available. He's given me a lot of information. Well, not a lot, but important information about these Andaras as tools. Mm-hmm. And that there is a connection. They are star-seeded crystals, without a doubt. Wow.
Star-seeded crystals. Okay.
They're star-seeded, and they're not even, I guess we'll call them crystals. They're formed in, they are crystals, but they're different. And the thing is, too, this isn't to invalidate your regular crystals, your quartz, your rose quartz, I'm wearing the clear quartz today with with the peridot.
Ooh,
I got these,
pretty.
These are all beautiful, wonderful gifts. That's cosmic candy too, right? Crystals are amazing. So this is just another thing for us to have with our tool bag.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. The other thing I was told. So again, I'm still receiving intel on this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's ever evolving.
Being a Pisces with Kelsey. Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kelsey's been having major dolphin dreams.
Yeah, that's right. So I've been hearing that dolphins, whales, cetaceans, that whole thing. They're very connected to these. The other thing, I was told that their favorite season is Pisces. Their second favorite season is Cancer.
Yay!
I'm doing an activation in the Brightstar activation group, and I'm making an Andara elixir on 7/7.
What? That's talking about manifestation in the 5th dimension. Ka-ching!
And so I know. Woo! So that's another thing. I want to make that. So that's also for people that do have Andaras, but if you don't have an Andara, you could purchase my elixir. That's going to be like, I don't know, $30. So
yeah. Can we pre-order?
I'll do a pre-order as we get closer to it.
Awesome.
I'm making it. It's interesting. She's going to be there, but she's kind of overseeing it.
Right.
They've actually, I don't have the piece with me, but I was told what piece I'm going to make this with.
Wow.
Another thing too, as far as these are limited. Okay, just to let you know, let's talk about these. These are limited edition. They're, when they're gone, they're gone. This is another reason I'm making another trip to the property in June, because we need to get up there. You knew it with the Cancer. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Well, it's all about, another thing too, is that they told me, and it's interesting because when you go to the property, Mickey has them all out, where they can get rainwater on them. Andaras love water. They love water, and they also love the sun.
Oh.
And I don't know if somebody told me that they were told, to put it in the sun, and they love rainwater especially, and ocean water. When I got the Adam Heart Mother, there's a picture. She said, wash me in the water. I took her to the ocean. Whoa. And actually put her in the waves and have this whole
I just got so much love feeling her, so much joy when you did that.
I know. She's amazing. She's really amazing. She told me she's wanted to go in the ocean, go for a little dip.
A dip?
So, little dip. So we went for a dip in the ocean. Okay. Cute. So your Andaras love the sunshine, but not like a ton of sun. Like in the desert, it gets very hot and very sunny out here.
Yeah.
So we're talking like kind of diffused, maybe afternoon light, not like high noon, like all day. But they love rainwater and salt water. Okay. So for people that have them, that's how you could take care of them.
Okay. Good to know.
Do the colors fade in the sun? I wonder, let me see. Can you hold on.
So I wonder how long I could keep mine in the window.
I don't think they fade. I really don't, I don't know, but it seems to me that we wouldn't keep them continually in the sun. They
Right.
do get like a charge from the sun and they like the sun. And again, if it was a diffuse light, I think that would be okay, Laura. Okay. You
Do
collect
you,
rainwater. That's great, Kelsey. They love rainwater.
do they like full moon at light at night or
They
something?
do.
They
They
do?
do. They also like the lunar energy. Full. I find that between new moon and full moon, they do prefer full moon energy. That was something that I
Okay.
received.
Okay.
They like new moon energy too. See, it depends on how you're using it, right? If you're
Yeah.
seeding something for new moon and you want to use it for that, then that's fine. But as far as the actual physical on a 3D level, what they like and what they
Yeah.
enjoy, it would be sun, diffuse sun, water, and full moon energy.
Okay.
Okay, that's a good
Okay.
question.
Wow. That's so
Yeah,
exciting. Because
I know, isn't that cool?
I think it maybe was like 2 days after receiving my beautiful Andara gift and amazing picking it out by Crystal Mom. I had a dream and they were telling it was, I don't know if it was angels or somebody was saying they're psychic surgeons. So that's all I got remember from the dream. But they
They
could do psychic surgery.
They absolutely can do psychic surgery. That's why I want to get these in the hands of healers that are in
Right?
this group, that are in Brightstar Emporium. I'm talking to you folks.
Right? All the
Because,
ladies
and
and
this
gentlemen
is the thing,
watching.
there's people that, okay, they're pretty and they have a nice vibration, and
Yeah.
that's okay. If that's all that anybody does, it's going to uplift their vibration. Personally, and it's going to help purify their environment. That's all positive. Hi, Debbie. But on the other hand, the people that I'd like to get elders and chakra sets, especially, are people that are doing layouts on the body, that are
Huh?
actually putting them on people on the table, or doing remote work. You can also use them in remote work. Okay. Um,
Wow.
so that's like I'm saying. I really would like to see like the healer brothers and sisters of the planet get some of these. This is
Wow.
another reason that we at the Emporium we have authentic Lady Nellies for way less than people are selling them for, like
Yeah,
way
which is
less.
such a generous Piscean type, unconditionally loving way of selling them. It's so
Well,
great.
I have agreements with things, like when
Yes.
things come across our doorstep, like the skulls, they make it clear, like, this is what, yeah, that's what you've been called to do exactly. Um, how do I feel about them being polished? Do you mean for jewelry? It's interesting. This piece, let me show it again.
Oh,
This
so
piece has been, it's been polished, but it has not been tumbled.
mm,
Okay. But it has been polished a little bit. But what's cool is it's got a little natural inclusion right here.
uh-huh.
And do you see that? There's a little inclusion right
Yeah.
here. And I love that she didn't try to smooth that out. She just left that in there because that's the uniqueness of this piece, right?
Yeah.
So it's like it's been slightly polished, but it hasn't been altered. So I would say if you want to shine them up, they like that. They do like use a gentle soap, and a brush. Like when I got mine, they were actually had dirt on them and Ethereum and stuff on them. So I did wash them and put them in the sun.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, meditation with crystals on each chakra. Yeah, that's amazing. The thing
Yeah.
about these are pretty like high level. I mean, I don't
They
recommend you
are.
ever drive with 3 pounds of them in your car.
By yourself too. You were driving without a navigator. Irma.
Yeah, that was a wild experience. That was quite a
You
trip.
could write a book just about that ride home.
The video, it's in Brightstar Emporium, and I watched that video the other day, and I was cracking up. It's so funny. It's a funny video. I got to give a shout out to my sisters, because I was like on Messenger going, I'm having this really weird experience, and I just want to make sure I'm not having a brain tumor. Like,
Brain tumor. I'm sorry. I'm glad it wasn't a brain.
remember the road was going like that, Shannon.
Oh my
Literally
god.
going. I was on no drugs. I was on 1 cup of coffee. I'm sorry. This was like, memories of like the doob that you don't know what it was laced with, in like 1987 or something.
Right. The 80s, right? Rock and roll.
Yeah, it was kind of a 80s flashback, but it was like 11 in the morning, completely sober, but it was an Andara rush, baby. That's what it was. Oh my God.
So
That
funny.
photo of the Andaras. Can you tell me what Danielle's saying here?
Yeah, no problem.
And I'm gonna yeah.
The photo on Brightstar Emporium of the Andaras after a bath in the sun was so beautiful. You can tell they really loved that.
Oh, good. Yeah. And
cool?
I want to answer Carla's thing about the soften the edges. That's a good point. I actually bought a inexpensive file set. Thank you for that question. It's very good.
They can get a little sharp.
Yeah. They oh, thanks you guys. Pretty please, can you put that mother back up? The big one, Tamara, or the one I'm
pulsing with green one you're wearing, but the mom is talking to me. Adam Hart mother. Woo! Yes, she is.
Here you go. I'm gonna let her just let her say hi to some people right now. Hello.
She's like, yes.
There you go. Okay. So yeah, about filing them. Yeah, it's basically, I don't know what you call the files. There's a series of them in different sizes. I think I literally paid $12 online at eBay for these. Like they're different sizes, and they basically are just, I don't have them here right now, but they're, yeah, I don't know if it's called a diamond file, but they're just a file. Like they're
just
files.
to kind of gently.
For the edges, because they can actually be, it's okay to get the sharp points off of them. That's okay to do that. But the thing is, you want to use these small files and do it very gingerly. Like be careful with it. Okay. Yeah. But thank you for that question. That's a good question. Yeah, Liz said she filed hers. That's really okay to do that.
Cool.
So I really think, like, for example, with this piece that I just showed, this one.
Yeah.
You can tell that there was an edge right here that would look like it probably was sharp, and she filed it down because you don't want that, that's going right up against your skin. Yeah. Because I'm wearing it as a pendant. I think it also has to do with how you're going to use it. Of course, if it's jewelry, you're not going to want any sharp stuff that's poking you or is uncomfortable. Yeah. But also, like, if it's a tool, see, like the mother is, she's got a couple of little sharp things, but they're on the underneath side. And I just kind of pick her up. I have not touched this other than just washed it. That's all I've done to this Andara. Wow. That's all it needed. It was just perfect. Yeah. Okay. So, and I'm looking at the ones. And took her in the ocean. Yeah, I'm looking at the ones I have now. They all seem pretty smooth. But that's a really good question. So yes, you can file them. Get some files, at the Target or eBay or whatever.
Look what Kelly said. My legs are shaking
the root
and
beer
my heart
mother,
is
she's
exploding
pretty,
with that root beer mother. Little root beer.
No, they call this color root beer. Actually, she's right. They call it the root beer, or shaman brown is the other color. Yeah, you can see all her natural inclusions, and like right here, you can see that this looks like an abalone. Wow. You can kind of see the coloring. Yeah, this piece is exquisite. I'm just so honored to be the guardian of this piece. It's unbelievable. First of all, that you rarely get to see them this big. Yeah. Some of the elders that I've sold are, they're pretty formidable in terms of grams, but none of them have been this big. So yay. Wow. Yay for us.
Yeah. So will you be having some more of the wrapped ones available soon?
I have 6 of those.
Now?
I have 4 right now and 2 more on order.
Ooh, do you have emerald ones?
I do. I have green, I have blue. I also have these clear ones, these gold ones that they call the Christ light Andara, that are incredible. I know. I just saw Shannon's like something go.
Whatever that one was, can I put like a down payment today on it?
You can. I got two. Okay. You can, Mama. I know which one's yours. I'm gonna put it up. I have a wonderful wire wrapper for these. As you can see, I'm going to show it again. Look at the detail. This is the back.
God,
This is the
gorgeous with
front.
spiral and everything.
She uses sterling silver and 14 karat gold. I have another piece that it's an elder. I have another one of these that's very rare. That's an elder that's wrapped. And that piece, I think,
Elder
is
that's wrapped?
It's an elder pendant.
Whoa.
All the rest, yeah, it's pretty major. All the rest are colored and they still are beautiful. But I'll have some of these. This is a little plug for Brightstar Emporium is having a jewelry sale April 26th and 27th.
Get on it, ladies.
Get on it. I will have some of the pendants for sale in the jewelry sale April 26th and 27th.
Wow.
Okay.
Cool.
The ones I was just mentioned, the Christ-like, cosmic conscious, like ones, those are on order and they'll be here next week. So they will be in the sale. I will have more that I have now that I'll be putting on sale. I'll have a couple of those. I'm gonna put it this way. I'll have at least one tomorrow on Saturday.
Whoa. During the Holy Weekend.
It is. I'll have two tomorrow. Okay. And I'm excited. I'm doing Zoom test with Ken. Ken has been so kind to thank you, Ken. He's my Zoom advisor because I need help.
God. You have to pimp Ken out because you could be the Zoom consultant for all the wonderful light workers who are doing their work.
We need the Zoom consultant. We need you. We totally need you. So
Ken, you're gonna be busy. And he's like the nicest person in the whole wide world too.
Love him. Goat power.
Goat power, yeah.
His birthday's the day after mine, by the way. So we get along famously.
I love it.
So what else can I tell you? Okay, a couple of things. My book is in Lunar Ladies. Please download that. That's a free download. Share that all over the place. That's got some good backstory information. I brought a lot of information through when I first got them, and then a little bit later. That's also in the book for people. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's a good read just to have if you're interested. I have an Andara class coming up May 11th.
Yeah, so can I get the link from you for the class so I can post it so they can willing to go sign up for the class? It's
in Brightstar Emporium, so they need to be in the Emporium. So let's just share the group link, to group, and then they could get it in there.
Thank you.
Because it's a private event, they have to go in Brightstar Emporium.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Hey, my sister Jeanette's here. Hey, Jeanette.
Hey, Jeanette. Yay.
Yay. Okay, so does anybody have any other questions here?
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
So
I'm gonna have a sip of water in my emerald green glass.
Oh, geez, that's so cool. So do you for all the people you've sold in Andara to can we somehow get together and do a group grid work if we're I don't know how I want to say it, but it'd be so cool to put all of who we are together and go, I'm gonna put it in this way today, or share pictures, so maybe we do a grid thing together.
I was thinking about doing that this summer. Actually, you're kind of tapping in right there.
Awesome.
Beep. Other people have asked me about that, and I was thinking that maybe after we do the activation in July.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking that later, in summer, we would do that. I want to use this time because I'm going up there again in June. I'm doing, it really is kind of a pilgrimage. It's many miles up there, and it's kind of a big deal. And it's great because I'm going to see, I'm going to have an amazing rock and roll trip when I go. Ken and I are going to go see the Cult, y'all.
That's so cool. Totally.
We're going to go see the Cult in a venue in San Francisco. Awesome. So that I'm doing that and going to the property. Let's hold space that works out. I've gotten a preliminary okay from the people at the property that I can go in June. Okay. So let's
ground it for
It's not retrograde when I'm going. Did that on purpose. Like totally not retrograde, Mercury retrograde. So that should be okay. But yes, that's a great suggestion. And yeah, I know, right? Love the cult.
Yeah, right?
Laura Morgan, it's the Sonic Temple tour.
You guys are freaking out with happiness.
I'm freaking out with happiness. I am.
So Irma, Carla asked, can we charge water with Andaras to drink?
You know, that's an interesting question. I feel like with that this might be for people that are essence makers, know about the indirect method. I'll talk a little bit about that. Indirect is where you don't put it in the water. You put it in. The thing is honestly, there's 71 minerals in Andaras, and I don't know how they all affect the human body.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, be careful.
There's certain ones I'll have to, and I'm not a scientist. This is not my area. I have no air in my chart. But I have thought about that, and see, like what I was told for when I make the elixir is that I'm going to take a very tiny sliver and I will put it in the water, like a very tiny one. But I'm going to use some other ones in an indirect method, which is in glass, which is in the water.
Okay.
Okay. So that's a good question. Thank you. Again, if we don't know what how the 71 minerals affect the human body.
Yeah.
Let me do a little more. I'm going to ask my gals on that because they're real knowledgeable. So let me get back on that question. But my own vibe on it was that's how I was going to do it. I have this little sliver of a piece, and I was going to do that, and just use that, and then use the others in an indirect method. Okay.
Oh, okay. Cool. Thank you.
Hi, Melinda. Thank you for being with us.
Hi, Melinda.
So does anybody have? I know Shannon and I just get on the champagne planet. Excuse us. We can't help it.
It's so much fun.
We just have so much fun. Any other questions, folks?
Let's see. Everybody's excited to do group activations, grid work. They're super excited to each have one. They're starting to talk to them already. So cool. I know. Look at all these lovely, awesome ladies and gentlemen.
I know. Yay! Thanks for being here, folks, on your Good Friday. It is a Good Friday indeed.
Yes, isn't it? We send out all the healing
so,
love to everybody.
Lovely full moon. Lovely person here with my buddy. So we are just looking ahead. Where we are right now.
Oh, can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
Are you getting any in divine intelligence from the day out of time coming up? Is there anything around that it might be too soon because that's far away.
When is the date of that, Shannon?
July 25th.
I'm not out that far. You know me. I tend to be kind of right here. No, that's a really good question. I remember we went live and like blew everybody's mind. That was pretty fun.
That was so crazy.
We should do that again. Let's do that again. Do you guys want to see us go live for day at a time? Let's take a poll right now. Who wants to see
day at a time?
Shannon,
let's do some fun, like wild
live for day at a time.
Yes.
Carla, I'm going into all of that information in class on May 11th.
Yeah, Carla, join the class. I think that'll be so good because Carla's, I think, a Cancer too, so they like you.
Carla's a Capricorn like me.
Oh, she is? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Capricorn.
Yeah. So yeah, day at a time. How did they react to the Andara? It's interesting, Debbie. At first they were kind of like, oh, here she goes again with the vibe stuff. Like, what is this, Mom? Smelling it. The thing is, the cat loves the Adam Heart mother so much that I have her on the altar. I had to kind of put her up. No, my animals love the Andaras. Love them.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, yeah, we should talk about that. That was fun. Actually, did we do Lionsgate or did we do day at a time, Shannon?
We did
both.
We did
We
both.
did day at a time.
But the first one, I think our first Cosmic Couch activation was Day at a Time. And I remember
and then we
like...
did Lionsgate though last year. We did
Yes, we did
Lionsgate
last year.
Yeah, that was super fun.
Super fun.
You know, I have that special thing going on with the Lionsgate and the Syrians. So
yeah, totally.
Lionsgate is a big deal over here. So we'll definitely need to like that we had specific crystals for that. Remember we had the gold aura crystals, and that was really fun. That was really fun. So we'll be doing something this summer. We'll be cooking up some
yeah, some witchy brews for sure.
Goat's greatest of all time. Oh, that's sweet.
Totally.
Muhammad Ali would agree with you. Thank you.
Woo, I love the Capricorn goat goddesses.
Oh, I love my cancers. You know, we have this wonderful, that cool chemistry. So, what else can I tell you? We raise the vibration when you're together. We do. Our people get together and do lunch.
Like this full-on circle community between Brightstar and Lunar Ladies is so much fun.
It's really cool. It really is cool. I wanted to take a minute and just thank you, Shannon, for connecting me with such beautiful Lunar Ladies in this community.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I love you guys all so much.
They're the best.
They are the best. Does anybody have any questions for me right now?
Yes. Any questions about class?
Andara's, about the Emporium,
I think everybody's ready to buy an Andara for sure.
Well, they are affordable, so
yes.
I know peanut butter and jelly. Yeah, we are, right?
Total peanut butter and jelly.
More like peanut butter and chocolate, I think. but yeah.
Totally. Inseparable. Like you have to have them together.
I love you too, Kelly Kessler. Thank you so much. Right? I work with Native American drums and flutes. Would they like that? Absolutely. They love the shamanic. They love it. They love grounded work. Especially the darker colors, like I said, the shaman brown, the seafoam green, and the clear colors. Those are more oriented towards shamanic work.
Oh, okay.
Can you put a down payment on champagne? Can you show the mother again? Laura, I will have everybody. I will post some today in group. This is what's happening. I will have some today and tomorrow. And if you're interested in Andara, please go over there. Okay. And yes, you can. The thing about layaway, it's $100 and above. So any piece that's like, if it's 122 or whatever, it's 50% down, and I have 30-day terms.
Awesome.
So people want to see her again. Here she is.
Everybody loves her. Yeah.
She is amazing. She's really amazing.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, it's just incredible. Like so incredible. Like no words.
Laura, I could talk. I'll talk to you about that after this video. I'll talk to you about that.
Yeah. So if you're not in Brightstar Emporium, get yourselves over there now. Join. Really, it's free to join. And then you get access to Irma and all these wonderful, wonderful light worker tools.
So I think it was Carla, somebody called, or Liz. No, Liz called me the Cosmic Curator. I love that.
Oh yeah, I
stole that. Thanks, Liz. I'm the Cosmic Curator.
Totally.
So yes, everything in the Emporium has been curated in the sense that I've looked at it, I've approved it. Everything is cleared. That's another thing. If you're new to the Emporium, our stuff, we keep our stuff really high vibe in a smoke-free environment. When you get the item, smell good.
That's the thing. When you get your box in the mail, like before you open it, it's singing. It's like vibrating. It's like all this joy. It's so excited to be in your house. It comes from Crystal Mom. It's like such an experience just to even open the box.
Oh, thank you. And Carla calls me the Cosmic Crack Dealer, which is actually funny.
That's a good one, Carla. I love it. She's totally.
Those goats are funny.
I
have more Andaras like the mother, but smaller. I had one Shaman Brown piece that just sold. That was much smaller. That was about like that big. but I will be getting more. Another thing to
Yeah,
remember,
good.
I'm going to the property. I'm having a pre-sale opportunity. This is
Yeah,
another thing.
this is cool.
This is like mid-May, but I'm going to mention it now because I'm going in mid-June to the property. In mid-May, in the Emporium, we're going to have a pre-sale opportunity, which means you put in a couple bucks, you are guaranteed a piece from the property that I will choose for you. Okay.
Yes.
And people love that.
Yes.
So there will be a limited amount of those pieces available. Need some crack. You're so funny. But what we're also going to do is if you get in on the pre-sale, and you don't get like say it'll be like 10 pieces or something. But if you don't get in on that initial grouping, you will still get a discount. So everybody needs to, if once you click like on that, it's an event and I'll share it again in group.
Yeah. Okay.
So if anybody, every time I think she's getting off the crack, she gets a new strain. I know.
Hilarious, Jeanette. Totally.
I know. I just do what they tell me, you guys. I can't help it. I can't help being the cosmic crack dealer. It's in my chart. Shannon knows. Shannon knows it's in my chart. Am I right?
Yes,
right. It's in
with
my
all
chart.
your fixed stars and your star seeds and your alignments.
By the way, I had a fixed star reading from Shannon. I am still processing this information. This is like the most mind-blowing information. And what's beautiful about it, I'm going to digress, but just bear with me, Shannon. It's like, you know how you receive information when you're supposed to receive it? And it's one of those things like if I heard that information like 10 years ago, I really don't think I would have appreciated and absorbed it at the level that I did. You know what I mean? That's what's
so
really
cool.
Extraordinary about it.
Yeah.
But, Shannon has this amazing ability I do it too. We do it in different ways, but to tap into this really profound universal cosmic knowledge. And for example, she got this whole thing about the caduceus, the symbol of the caduceus. I have to share this because this is really amazing.
Yeah. It's so cool.
I don't have it with me. I had a picture of it. That symbol is personally so, meaningful for me. And it's associated with my father, who is a medical doctor also. And she's got this thing that, what was it? It was the dragon head, the eye of the dragon. And it was this whole thing. It was like, there it was, the caduceus, like right there in my chart.
Yeah, so, right. Like,
I know, it was just singing. It was so beautiful. So, and this is like, she didn't tell me to say this. I was so impressed with this reading, you guys, that I had to share it. It was so personally meaningful to me. And it helped me so much. So.
Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you for sharing too your experience because it was fun. So what I did with Irma's chart was I looked at all her fixed stars. So it's taking beyond the solar system. So if anybody wants to have a reading like that, I could definitely do that for you. But it was a special request. It was a customized reading for Irma. And it was just so fun to see like her galactic self.
It was a galactic reading, and I'm still just like,
yeah. Irma says, "Can you do this?" And I'm like, "I will give it a try," and it happens, and I'm like, "Okay, this is what we do now."
I love that. Don't you love that?
Thank you.
I know. It's just I love the synchronicity. That's another thing, you guys. We're all just another little side note. We're all kind of getting in this higher rate of manifesting, of greater synchronicity. Shannon talks a lot about that. You talk about that in, following the energies and this kind of thing. But I mean, has my life changed since I've been Andara mom? Like,
yes.
I can't even tell you. How much it's changed. I think another thing for me personally, I know, Rocket Lady, yeah. Yesterday I do this once a month. I go into the flotation tank, the isolation tank. Mm-hmm. I have some pretty profound experiences in there. To me, it's like the cosmic womb, right? Because you shut everything out. I call in yesterday though. I mean, I was in full moon energy and I knew it was going to be pretty major. So what these Andaras are really helping me with is just really like at forgiveness work at a really deep level. That really like the layers of stuff. Um, I've been dealing with a physical issue for a while, and there's layers and layers around that as well. I got a humongous piece in the tank yesterday, and I know that it was related to the Andaras, helping me kind of level up to receive that information. I'm sharing this because I feel like this is, I feel like this is what they can do. This is the potential of these tools, okay? Because again, it's a star-seeded tool for us. So I don't know what the actual vibratory rate that these are at. I don't know. I'm sure there's people that have tools that measure these things, but they're pretty up there. They're definitely pretty up there.
Yeah.
Okay. Another thing too is like that grid. There's a picture I did where I had all of them on the grid. I've been known to not keep it in my room because they will affect your sleep. If you like this baby is not like right by my head.
Oh, no.
Like, no.
We wouldn't be able to find you in 3D anymore.
That was the challenge of, I know this full moon is big. I remember Mickey was like, well, I don't know if you want to sleep with those in your hotel room. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't really want to take 3 pounds of Andaras and put them in my car. So that just kind of didn't feel, so I put him like in the hotel room, like as far away from the bed. It's like.
And that's what I wondered about when you were in Cleveland, if you had an Andara with you in the hotel room.
I didn't take one.
Oh.
No, I didn't take one.
Okay.
I got some insight on that. Thank you for your insight on that. About I won't be doing that again. Yes, we're holding intentions for our travels that they are safe, that everything goes perfectly smoothly. Also, the big key I got about that is that I don't have to be a healer everywhere I go.
No, you can have a vacation and go to the
I can be on vacation. We're allowed to be on vacation when we're on vacation. Let's dig that. Hashtag on vacation when I'm on vacation. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, that was I wanted to share that with you, Shannon. Doesn't that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. Miss Virgo stellium over here. Like, you can get
always
off
working,
the job.
always healing, always working, always healing.
Always Capricorn with the Virgo stellium. Oy vey. Anyway.
Yes, right? Because Capricorn's like, I'm going to just do it. And Virgo's like, I have to keep doing it.
I know, right?
Irma.
You got to dump the serve or suffer. You got to dump that.
That's a good saying. Dump the serve or suffer. Yeah.
I got that from, who I got that from? Wonderful shaman and astrologer Rogelio Rodriguez in Sedona.
Ooh.
We were just casually talking about my chart. He wasn't even doing a reading, and he's like, "Yeah, those for the Virgos, you got to dump the serve or suffer." And I was like, like bells are ringing. Ah! Yeah, that was an enlightening moment. Moment.
Wow. I love how it came to you.
Yeah, that was cool. Well, anyway, Taurus is like, well, let's see what she says. Tell me what Jeanette says. Can you read that for me, Shannon?
You too. Ha, ha, ha. I have the same in my travels. Taurus is like, well, I guess I'll work, but I'm going to find the pleasure in it. Sheesh.
Well, that's smart.
Right?
Yeah, that's a lot smarter than like working when you're on vacation.
Right?
When you're trying to be on vacation, right?
Everybody in them.
So anyway, we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, we can wrap it up. I know, because it's just sometimes I forget we're live with everybody all together, and I'm thinking, oh, just
because Shannon and I like time just goes, yeah. So, I am going to have some for sale tomorrow and Saturday.
Yay!
I am teaching a class. This is open to everybody. If you have an Andara, great. If not, you could still attend the class. It's going to be May 11th. Look at Shannon's. Isn't it beautiful? There's Shannon's.
Trying to get it.
Isn't that so Shannon? Look at how perfectly that.
Isn't
that's
that
so
like
her.
a wave of the ocean?
It's so her.
Ah!
I did so good with that one. No, I love how like I said, I was going to give her this one, and Spirit's like, It's, when that one showed up, I'm like, that's the one.
Oh, thank you, Spirit, Crystal Mom.
You need to take a nap because you're high. Yeah, we get there. We do that. It's that champagne. It's a champagne planet. It's very effervescent.
Exactly.
It's like 7-Up with like more of a kick.
Right? Because you know, as a kid, how you love 7-Up, right? With like a big treat. And this is like adult 7-Up.
It is. It's adult beverage 7-Up champagne for sure.
Yeah, totally.
So basically, stay tuned. Let me just wrap it up by saying,
yes.
I'm new to this. Like, you know, I got my first Andara in February of
right.
Year.
That was what? Not even like, that was 2 months ago.
2 months ago. Actually, this is around the time. It was like this weekend. It was literally 2 months ago. This weekend that I was on the road getting my mind blown, like, yeah, calling people going, you got to ground me because I don't want to run off the road. Yeah.
The Santa Cruz Mountains.
7-Up with crack. Oh my gosh.
Right. Totally.
So, anyway. So
well,
what was I gonna say?
Irma, thank you so much for coming on and gracing us on this beautiful full moon with Andara wisdom and joy and laughter and amazingness. You are so cool. My favorite Crystal Mom.
I love you. Okay, before we go,
yes.
So class on May 11th, Andara activation and the elixir is on July 7th.
Yes.
Another thing, look, just for my own personal stuff, Brightstar Activations is another group where I do the activations. I will share that link in, maybe Shannon could share that. And I'll also share it in the Emporium if people are interested in the activation work that I do. It's in that group. I am going to be doing one over Pleiadian lineup, which is in May 18th. Whoa. I'm going to be doing an activation then. Actually, that's for Wesock. Yeah, it's Pleiadian lineup in Wesock. I'm going to be doing an activation that weekend if people are interested in that. Another thing is I'm doing a live event on September 28th in Sedona. Ooh. If anybody wants to go to Sedona and hang out with me for a day and play with all the fun stuff, and
wow, so you're going to bring the Andaras with you to Sedona in September?
You bet I am. Oh yeah. They want to go. They told me.
They're like, bring us.
They want to go. So yeah, we're doing that's going to be in September. If anybody is already in Arizona or wants to go to Sedona, we'd love to see you.
Yeah,
okay?
For sure.
So
wow.
Okay. Oh yay.
And then we could go and pre-order.
Namaste, everybody.
And in May, right, for your trip in June. And
I'm doing it
next weekend.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing a pre-order. There'll be more colored Andaras available. You can read a little bit about the elders and how the elders are different in the PDF that you have. And elders are more money because they're more formidable. They're larger, so the actual grams, they're more grams. So it's, by the size, so it's more, and they're more rare, and you can only get elders, from that property or people that are reselling them, which is hardly anybody.
Wow.
So lots of people are selling these guys. Well, not lots, but a few. And not everybody's charging, $1,000. Like those people are to be avoided.
Yeah. At all costs,
the elders, the mother is an elder. They have a different energy. They have a deeper energy. They're grounding. They're great for grid work. I'm going to talk about that in class. Those will be a limited number of those, but I'm getting those in May at the property. Okay. So those, if people want some elders, we'll talk about it. Okay. And I'm going up there. Part of the reason I'm doing a pre-sale is I'm going up there with as much bucks as I can. Because, these really, some of the colors are already considered extinct. Pink, peach, and red are very close to being extinct, which means there will be no more.
Wow.
So I am purchasing as many of those colors as I can right now.
Wow.
Just so you guys know.
Wow.
Another reason I was going to go back to the property in fall, and I just got a really strong nudge to go in summer.
Okay.
Because now it's the word's gotten out about these.
Yeah.
You know, really, like Captain Crab was amazed. For example, on Etsy there used to be like, I don't know, maybe 10 or 15 of them. We just looked it up and there was like 50.
Whoa.
And
well,
the thing is not all of
energy.
them were, you know, reputable, and a lot of them were thousands of dollars. But that doesn't, I mean, like it's exploded. Like there's so many more available for sale. And whenever you have that, I mean, you have the greed factor. Whenever people, it was the same way with the crystal skulls last year. It's like whenever people see an opportunity to make money. So on the other hand, I feel like I need to get my butt up to the property and get some authentic Andaras, especially these colors that are very limited in quantity. So that's what's happening with that, you guys.
Oh, okay.
Crystal Mom's on it. We're on it.
Yes, she's got her cape on. She's ready to go.
Everybody have a blessed full moon. It was really my honor to be with everybody today. It's always so much fun. If you're not part of Brightstar Emporium, please go over there. Yes. And we'll hook you up.
Yes. Thank you, Crystal Mom, for being with us today. So much fun.
It was fun.
So I'll download the replay and send it on over to you so you can share it worldwide.
That's beautiful. So more brothers can see it.
I know.
More brothers can see it.
John.
I know. We gotta get it out there for the brothers.
Thank you. I'm working on my Merlin's Men's Club soon. So it's coming. I'm working on a Merlin's Men Club. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
Love you too. Love everybody.
Yes, love you too. Thank you, ladies, for joining with us and being with us today. So fun. Happy full moon. Happy Friday, beloved Irma.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, bye.